When you think about wealth in America, you might picture Silicon Valley tech giants, Wall Street bankers, or luxury homes in California. But wealth is also deeply tied to geography, and in the United States, certain counties have average incomes that far exceed the rest of the country. Today, we're counting down the 10 richest counties in the US. Over 99% of you aren't subscribed, so subscribe so we can hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and support me on Patreon, where all money goes directly to my university funds. At number 10, Somerset County, New Jersey. With a median household income of $121,000. Somerset County lies about an hour outside of both New York City and Philadelphia, making it a commuter hub for high-paying jobs in finance, pharmaceuticals, and tech. It's home to leafy suburbs, top-tier schools, and a long history of affluence. But it's not just about the location. Major corporations like Johnson & Johnson and Verizon have significant operations nearby. The proximity to both Wall Street and large corporate headquarters mean high salaries are the norm here. At number 9, Nassau County, New York, with a median household income of $122,000. Next we head to Long Island. Nassau County is famous for its upscale neighborhoods, waterfront mansions, and one of the highest property tax rates in the country, which residents can actually afford. This county's wealth comes in part for its role as a bedroom community for New York City, but also from local industries like healthcare, law, and financial services. While commuting to Manhattan can be a grind, the trade-off is living in one of the most affluent suburban areas in the country. At number 8, Hunterdon County, New Jersey, with a median household income of $123,000. New Jersey makes another appearance with Hunterdon County, a quieter, more rural counterpart to places like Somerset. Here, rolling hills and farmland hides large estates and high-paying remote workers. Many residents are executives or business owners who can afford to live far from big cities. While housing prices here are steep, the county offers a slower pace of life while still ranking among the wealthiest in the nation. At number 7, San Mateo County, California, with a median household income of $124,000. This is Silicon Valley territory. San Mateo County stretches from just south of San Francisco into the heart of the tech industry. It's home to companies like Gene Tech and YouTube's headquarters, and neighborhoods of the campuses of Google and Facebook. Tech salaries, often well into six figures, push the median income here sky high. But keep in mind, the cost of living is equally extreme, with some of the most expensive housing in the nation. At number 6, Marin County, California, with a median household income of $126,000. Just across the Golden Gate Bridge from San Francisco, Marin County combines breathtaking scenery with enormous wealth. Think coastal cliffs, redwood forests, and small towns filled with boutique shops and fine dining. A large share of residents commute to San Francisco for work in finance, law, and tech, but Marin also has its own thriving tourism and creative sectors. With median home prices well over $1 million, high incomes are practically a necessity here. At number 5, Douglas County, Colorado, with a median household income of $127,000. Leaving the coast, we arrive in Colorado. Douglas County sits between Denver and Colorado Springs, offering both suburban living and easy access to two major job markets. It's home to highly educated residents, many of whom work in aerospace, tech, or defense, industries that tend to offer very high salaries. Outdoor amenities, strong schools, and modern housing developments have made it one of the most desirable counties in the state. At number 4, Fairfax County, Virginia, with a median household income of $130,000. Fairfax County is the economic engine of Northern Virginia. Located just outside Washington, D.C., it's home to defense contractors, tech companies, and a massive federal workforce. Major firms like Northrop Grumman and Booz Allen Hamilton have headquarters here, and many residents work in high-level government positions. Fairfax consistently ranks near the top in both income and education levels nationwide. At number 3, Santa Clara County, California, with a median household income of $131,000. Santa Clara County is the core of Silicon Valley. This is where you'll find Apple in Cupertino, Google in Mountain View, and a host of startups that have grown into billion-dollar companies. The tech boom created staggering wealth here, but also some of the worst housing affordability issues in the country. While the median household income is over $130,000, median home prices are well over $1.5 million. At number 2, Loudoun County, Virginia, with a median household income of $152,000. For several years, Loudoun County has either been the first or second on this list. Located in Northern Virginia, it benefits from a combination of high-tech data centers, government contracting work, and proximity to Washington, D.C. In fact, Loudoun is known as the data center capital of the world. More than 70% of global internet traffic is estimated to pass through facilities here. That industry alone generates enormous salaries and local tax revenue. And at number 1, Falls Church City, Virginia, with a median household income of $155,000. Falls Church isn't technically a county, it's an independent city, but it's counted in the census data alongside them, and it tops the list. With just over 14,000 residents, this tiny enclave has a highly educated population, excellent schools, and many professionals working in law, consulting, and government. Its location just minutes from DC gives residents access to some of the best paying jobs in the country. So what do these counties have in common? Many are close to major job centers, have highly educated populations, and are tied to industries like tech, finance, or government contracting. But high incomes often come with high costs. In most of these counties, housing, taxes, and everyday expenses are far above the national average. Wealth, in other words, is relative. Comment which of these counties would you want to live in, subscribe, and support me on Patreon, link in the description. Thanks for watching.